exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here in the Water Juice channel. And welcome back to another little one-off video that I was really excited to do. I've done this for now. This is going to be the third year that I've done this. I did this in Madden 21, I did this last year in Madden 22, and now we are doing it again in Madden 23. The video is, can a team of rookies win the Super Bowl? That is right. So we are only going to have rookies on this team. You'll take a look at the roster in a second. I'll show you guys that. Last year we did this with the rookies. I don't think they won a Super Bowl. And the year before, the first year we did it, I think they got to the Super Bowl, but I don't think they won it. I cannot remember exactly. But we usually do about 3 seasons of simulation to see if this team develops into a bunch of stars or if they just flame out in the league. It's really a test of how the rookies develop in Madden. That's really what this video is. So that's what we're going to be doing. It's a full team of rookies. We can only add rookies to the team from the draft. Even, like, sometimes I limit myself to not even adding that. Like, usually I just keep the same rookies from the original class of this year, the 2022 NFL draft class. That's usually what I do, and I think that might be what I do again, but I did load in the 2023 draft class just for fun in case I change my mind, but I probably won't. So I think what we're going to be doing is having this team of rookie for 3 seasons, not making any changes, re-signing everybody, doing everything like that, and then seeing how long it takes them to develop and if they can win a Super Bowl or if they won't, if they'll flame out. So I hope you guys are excited. If you have any ideas for other little one-off videos you want to see me do, leave them down below in the comments. I will certainly try and do them. And let me know if you like this video by hitting that subscribe button. I couldn't even get that done with a straight face. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get the video underway. So here we are the Seattle Seahawks, as you can see, and that is because the Seahawks are just so bad in real life. They're going to be so brutal to watch. It's going to be embarrassing watching some of these games for Seattle this year. So I was like, you know what, let's give Seattle a little taste of youth. And I changed their entire roster to be a bunch of NFL rookies for this year. So that is what we are going to be doing. As you can see, we have all rookies on this class. Some have hidden development, some don't have hidden development. Chris Olave has superstar development because when I loaded into the preseason, he had like a breakout, not a breakout thing, but like a wide receiver mentor thing, I think it was, or a young player mentor thing. And we simulated the week, and he did pretty well. So he's got superstar development now instead of star development. So that's awesome. That's a good start already. But this is the big question. Is Desmond Ridder the guy? I think he's going to be the guy for season number 1 only because he's the highest overall player. But Malik Willis and Kenny Pickett, will they develop even better? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We've got Kenneth Walker. We've got Breece Hall. We've got is it James Cook? Is that what it is? It's James Cook. Yeah, I still got to get used to some of these names. I mean, I haven't heard these names since the NFL draft, so I got to get used to some of them. And don't worry, we'll take a look at the practice squad. This is not all the rookies. This is some of the main rookies, though. We have Jameson Williams, Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, George Pickens, one of the greatest NFL draft night memes, pictures of all time, and Jahan Dotson. Those are currently the wide receivers that we have. I'll take a look at the practice squad in a second. There's a couple more wide receivers on there. On the offensive line, excuse me. On the offensive line, we have Ike Ekwonu. We have Cole Strange. I had to get my boy Cole Strange. I mean, he was a first-round pick. I had to get Cole Strange in here. And Tyler Linderbaum, Zion Johnson, and Evan Neal. That's a really good offensive line, if you ask me. I have a feeling this offensive line is going to develop really well. Then at the tight end position, there wasn't really a dominant tight end this year. Like last year, we had Kyle Pitts. So, I mean, there's not a Kyle Pitts level talent at tight end here. It's Trey McBride and Jeremy Ruckert. So, those are the 2 best tight ends in the rookie class this year. So that is the offense. If we go to defense, it gets even better. We've got Jordan Davis. We've got Jermaine Johnson II. We've got George Karlaftis. We've got Adrian Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson. We've got the #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker. We've got Kayvon Thibodeau. We've got Quay Walker. Devin Lloyd. Is it Devin Lloyd? It is Devin. I thought it was Devin Lloyd. We have Devin Lloyd. We have, on defense, we have at corner, Kyle Hamilton's here. We have Daxton Hill, Lewis Sin, Sauce Gardner, Derek Steenley, Trey McDuffie. It was a good cornerback class. I'll give them that. It was a really good cornerback class in terms of just names. And then we have Fidarian Mathis. So we have Chad Muma's here as well. Nakobe, I didn't mean to click on him. Nakobe Dean, as well as in the middle linebacker spot. So this defense is pretty good. I have a feeling this defense is going to develop a lot quicker than what the offense is going to do. Special teams wise, we have Cade York and the punt god, Matt Ariza, as our kicker punter. Jahan Johnson will be returning kicks for us. Specialists, I don't think that matters that much. And then the practice squad has even more rookies. Isaiah Spiller, Wandale Robinson, Sky Moore, Jake Ferguson, another tight end, Haskell Garrett, Tyreek Smith. We have Channing Tindall. I don't remember what your name is. Boy Mafe, or Boye, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry, I apologize. We have Kobe Bryant, Jalen Armour Davis. I think it's Jalen. This is also Jalen, right? This is Jalen Petrie. Yes, okay. There's a lot of names I'm getting used to. And then we have, to finish out, we have, what's his face? Is this, who's this? Williams Sr. Deontay Williams Sr. Okay, so that's the practice squad. That's 10 more players that we have, right? It's 10? Is it 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's 12 now. Has it always been 12? I don't remember. But we have an extra 12 players that are rookies on the practice squad. So this is what the roster will look like, and it will not change. I will not make any trades. I will not sign free agents except for re-signing these guys. But they're on rookie contracts, so they should all be pretty much under contract for the 3 seasons that we're going to be simulating. And we've got to pick our season goal for this first season. We're going to simulate. We're going to do a lot of simulation here. I think this team can get to 7 wins. I'm not going to commit to anything too crazy because in year #1, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs even. But I think we can get to 7 wins. So we're going to commit to 7. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us. I don't have Coach fired on, so we're not going to be fired if we like go winless or something. But I think this first year is going to be a little bit rocky. I think we could pull out 7 wins. I think this team is talented enough. These rookies are talented enough, especially the skill position guys are talented enough, the wide receivers. The offensive line is going to need some work to develop a little bit, but I think once they start to get like in that low 80 to mid 80, they're going to be really, really good. So I am going to simulate here to about midway point of the season, and then I will catch up with you guys at that point and see how this rookie team is doing in their rookie season. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club like I said in the intro. If you have any other ideas, leave them down below in the comments. Let's get to simulating. We make it to the midway point in this first season, and it's not going as way I thought. I mean, we have 7 in a column, but it's in the loss column, so we're not going to get our record or our goal of getting 7 wins. It's not going the way that I thought it would. I thought we'd be a little bit more competitive in some of these games. I guess we're not. I did switch to Kenny Pickett as the starting quarterback instead of Desmond Ridder. Everybody is struggling because of morale, so that doesn't help because we are winless. But we do find out that Aquanu has superstar development. Evan Neal has superstar development. We don't know what any other wide receivers have or running backs have besides Chris Olave. We find out that Jordan Davis has superstar. Aiden Hutchinson and Trayvon Walker have star. That's weird because they were like top 3 picks or whatever they were, so that's weird that they don't have that. Kayvon Thibodeau I probably should have as a guy who is pass rushing. Maybe I'm going to make that. I'm going to switch George Karlaftis or Jermaine Johnson, and I'm going to have Kayvon Thibodeau come off the edge there. I think that's going to be a little bit better. So let's have left end. Kayvon Thibodeau probably play left end. I'd say. Let's have him just come up for Karlaftis. Karlaftis can still get some play time, but let's get an actual like stud player in there to get some actual playing time. So rush left end, Hutchinson. Rush right end is Trayvon Walker. Okay, I'm fine with that. They're getting play time. And we'll see what we can do. This is not going the way that I thought it was going to go. We can take a look at stats so far. I don't know how Desmond Ridder was doing. He has 1,400 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, 8 picks. That's not great. Kenny Pickett in his first game threw a touchdown and a pick. Okay. Rushing-wise, Kenneth Walker so far has been struggling, but that's because the offensive line's been struggling. The offense in general has been struggling. Trey McBride's getting most of the touchdowns. Very interesting there. George Pickens is doing okay. Chris Olave is doing pretty good. Garrett Wilson's not really getting any touches. Garrett Wilson's got 2 catches. Whatever. I feel like Garrett Wilson should get a little bit more catches than that. Lewis Sin leads everybody in tackles so far this season. Aiden Hutchinson. So we're not getting pressure off the edge. Are we getting any interceptions? We are. 3. That's not amazing. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle in year number 1. I thought it was going to be a struggle, but I didn't think it was going to be like no wins as a struggle. But I will see you guys at the end of the first season and wrap everything up and see how this team does. Can we get a final win? Our final win. Can we get our first win? I hope so. Season 1 is wraps, and we got a win. We got 1 win on the year. We went 1-16. I severely overestimated the talent that this team was going to bring against actual pro NFL players. So I should have went for 4 wins, but that we wouldn't even have met that goal. So we went 1-16 on the year. That is not good. The team struggled, but we do know some development traits for some more players. Kenny Pickett, we'll take a look at his stats, but we have Kenneth Walker. He's now a star development player. Jameson Williams is star development as well. We know that Zion Johnson's star. We know that Tyler Linderbaum's star. We know on defensive side of things that Kayvon Thibodeau is star. Jermaine Johnson, Sauce Gardner, Derek Stingley, Trey McDuffie, all star development along with Kyle Hamilton, Lewis Sin, and Daxton Hill. So we know that those guys are all star development. I don't think there's a single X factor in this class. Kind of upsetting, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at the stats on the first season, see how bad we did. I'm hoping that next year we do a little bit better. Kenny Pickett played the final half of the season, threw for 2,700 yards, 15 touchdowns to 17 picks. Tiny Hands Pickett, I guess he couldn't get the job done. I don't know. Desmond Ridder, we saw what his stats were. Rushing-wise, Kenneth Walker got 789 yards, 2 touchdowns. 2 fumbles, 7 touchdowns. It doesn't seem like we had a very good running presence. I mean, we ran 214 times with Kenneth Walker, but that should not equal 789 yards. Jameson Williams did get over 1,000. George Pickens was very close. Trey McBride had a good year. Chris Olave had a good year, but nobody else really got any touches, especially not like Garrett Wilson or anybody. Drake London didn't even play. That's pretty crazy. Defensively, Kyle Hamilton and Trey McDuffie led in tackles with 113 and 112. Lewis Sin had 97. Nakobe Dean had 90. Sack leader, Kayvon Thibodeau with 3. Jordan Davis 2.5, along with Logan Hall. Jermaine Johnson II had 2. Hutchinson had 1.5. Interception leader was Lewis Sin, tied with Stingley with 2. Okay, so we ended up getting the interceptions a little bit more and the sacks a little bit more, but nothing crazy. There's the punt return and the kick return stuff. So it looks like we struggled a little bit, obviously. For year number 1, I knew we weren't going to win a Super Bowl in year number 1, so I'm not like completely shocked that we didn't even make the playoffs, but I am a little bit shocked that we only got 1 win. I thought that we might be able to get like, I don't know, 4 wins, realistically, 3 wins. I thought we'd be doing something. We are going to probably be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft, but like I said, we're going to stick with these rosters. We're not going to add any rookies from next year, like the next classes, because we have 2 years left, so we're going to stick with it. It's Bengals and football team for the Super Bowl. Or not football team, Commanders. They're the Commanders now, Juice. And the Commanders get the win. The Washington Commanders are your Super Bowl champions. So the Bengals go back-to-back and lose both times. That is a little bit upsetting and frustrating if you're a Bengals fan. But good for the Commanders. Jamin Davis is your MVP. Tom Brady is the actual NFL MVP. Cooper Kupp is the wide receiver, is the Offensive Player of the Year. Shaquille Barrett, Defensive Player of the Year. John Mechie wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. I couldn't get John Mechie on the team because he was injured when I made this roster, and you can't trade injured players, so that's why we didn't get him. as Rookie of the Year. We didn't win any Rookie of the Year, actually, which is understandable because we had a really bad year. But still, it's a little, I mean, we have a team full of rookies. We probably should have won at least one Rookie of the Year. But I'm going to skip through you're not going to see any free agency and stuff. Next time you'll see me is week 1 of season number 2, because I'm just going to bring everybody back, make sure everything's fine. We're not going to sign anybody. Team's going to look the exact same, so there's no reason for you to see it. So I will see you guys at the start of season number 2. We start season number 2, and this team is stayed the same. They are pretty much the exact same. Kenny Pickett is not going to be the starter. They want Malik Willis to be the starter. I think I want Kenny Pickett to be the starter. They're all 70 overall. Devs and Raiders is 72. We might as well have Kenny Pickett start. We are going to see how good this offensive line is. That's the real big thing. Is the offensive line going to be able to hold up the defensive side of things? Is the defense going to be good? They have Kayvon Thibodeau as the wait, what in the world happened to... there's Trayvon Walker. So they want Thibodeau to start at right outside linebacker. Then they want Aiden Hutchinson and Walker. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't think that was going to be the case. I kind of want Trayvon Walker to start, so I'm going to have him over George Karlaftis. I think that'll be a little bit better. Offensively, this team is going to be a little bit interesting. And it looks like... Where is Chris Olave? Chris Olave went down to star development. That's a little upsetting. He went down to star development? That's just disrespectful. That is just disrespectful. I'm actually going to have Drake London go above George Pickens, and then I'm going to have Garrett Wilson go above George Pickens, and then I'm going to have Chris Olave go above George Pickens. No shade to George Pickens, but I just think I want the higher overall guys above him. So that's what the team is looking like for the start of season number 2. Hopefully we win more than one game this year. We can only go up from here. Well, we could lose all of our games. We can go winless. But you know what I mean. We can only go up from here. So I will see you guys at the halfway point of season number 2. And hopefully we have more than 0 wins, because we had 0 wins at the halfway point last year. So hopefully it's a little bit better. I hope it is. Okay, so here we are. A little past the halfway point of the season, but I kind of got distracted. I was looking at my phone and I wasn't paying attention. So we are 4-5 on the year, though. That is really, really good. Well, it's not really, really good. It's good in terms of what we did last year, where we were winless at this point last year. So let's go see what's going on. Who is it Kenny Pickett? What are we doing here that we have a possible chance at making the playoffs? That would be pretty crazy. Kenny Pickett, 2,100 yards, 13 touchdowns, 7 picks. Tiny Hands Pickett doing okay, I guess. Then we got Breece Hall, who's taken over for Kenneth Walker, whatever, I guess. If it works, it works. Receiving, Jameson Williams still getting a lot of touches. Trey McBride still getting a lot of touches. Jahan Dotson, Chris Olave. Okay. Blocking wise, how about defensively? Quay Walker has got 79 tackles already, a sack and a half. Aiden Hutchinson's got 7.5. Kayvon Thibodeau's got 7. Jeez. 2 interceptions for Walker, 1 for Sauce Gardner. Okay, so we're starting to get up there. We are starting to get up there. That is for sure. You can see the development. We are by no means the worst team in the NFL, and this division is really bad this year. The best team in the division is the 49ers at 6-3. The rest of us are all tied at 4-5. So there is a slight chance that if the 49ers if the 49ers slip up and we don't, and we start to continue to play well, we can make the playoffs as the division winner. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but who knows? I'll see you guys at the end of the season and the playoffs. Maybe we got a playoff game. I don't know. Here we are at the end of the season, and I was a year off. I was a year early for my predictions of 7 wins. We got 7 wins on the season, which is pretty cool that this team has grown from winning 1 game to winning 7 games the next season. That is pretty impressive. We can take a look at final stats on the year. Is Kenny Pickett the guy? He might just be. 4,400 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 14 picks for his second season in the NFL. 1,000 yards for Breece Hall. That is much better rushing than we had the first year. That's a good sign. 10 touchdowns as well. That's a good sign that the offensive line's also developing. And Trey McBride is the guy to get over 1,000 yards this year. It seems like the tight end position is featured very heavily in the playbook that we're using. I think we're using the Dallas playbook. So Jameson Williams gets almost 1,000 yards. Jahan Dotson almost gets 1,000 yards. Chris Olave gets almost 900 yards. Blocking seems to be okay, I guess. Quay Walker, 141 tackles is absolutely insane. Trent McDuffie had 109. Sacks on the year, Kayvon Thibodeau and Aiden Hutchinson both had 10.5, and then Jordan Davis had 5. Interception leader, Quay Walker, Sauce Gardner had 3, Daxton Hill had 2, Hutchinson had 1, McDuffie and Sin also had 1. So it seems like we're starting to get there. We are starting to get to a point where we can be competitive. Now, there is one more thing that we should probably do, and I think that is to, how do I team schemes? We might need to change our playbook. So we currently have a West Coast zone run. I don't think that's really the best option. Spread offense is probably the option here. We're going to go to a spread offense for this final season. We're also going to change to a base 3-4. The playbook we're going to go with is not going to be Dallas anymore. I thought maybe Dak Prescott would the plays that he runs, I thought maybe would help us, but obviously, I mean, it did a little bit better. Let's go with who's got a good quarterback that kind of fits what Kenny Pickett runs. Kenny Pickett's kind of more of an option kind of guy. Let's go with Kansas City's playbook. Kansas City's probably got some nice plays to get there. In the Seattle defense, I think we're going to switch to Tennessee's got a good defense. Ravens always have a pretty good defense. Let's see. Whose defensive playbook should we go with? Who's got like one of the best defenses? The Broncos always have a really good defense. You know what? We'll go with the Broncos defense playbook. And we'll go with Kansas City's offensive playbook. And we'll see how that goes for season number 3. But now we got to get through the playoffs and all that good stuff. We can see who wins the Super Bowl again. Obviously, last year it was Bengals and Commanders, and the Bengals lost for the second year in a row. Can they get back to? I don't even know if they made the playoffs. I didn't check the playoff bracket or anything, so that's not what I wanted to do. Who is going to be in the Super Bowl this second season? Hopefully in year number 3, it's us. It's going to be Cowboys and the Chiefs, so that's good. That's good because we got the Chiefs playbook. We switched from the Cowboys to the Chiefs on the offensive playbook, so maybe that'll give us some good news. And then yearly awards, Dak Prescott wins the MVP. The Cowboys went 15-2. 15-2. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? I'm going to guess it's going to be the Chiefs, but maybe I should pick the Cowboys because they went 15-2. Are they going to win the Super Bowl? It is going to be the Cowboys. 34-28 is Cowboys victory. Dak is your MVP, and he won the MVP of the league. Cooper Kupp is the Offensive Player of the Year again. Aaron Donald is the Defensive Player of the Year. Bryce Young and Jalen Carter are your Rookies of the Year. Okay, that's very interesting. We got some players that need upgraded, and then I will see you guys. We're going to do the same thing. This is going to be the final season. If it doesn't happen here, it might happen in a couple seasons. I don't know. But we are going to simulate to next season's week number 1. I will see you guys at week 1 for season 3, the final season of simulation. We are here at season 3, the final season of the simulation, and we've progressed. At least you can say that. At least we've progressed. We've gone from season 1 where we had 1 win, season 2 where we had 7 wins, and now hopefully this season we can make a playoff run, maybe even a Super Bowl run. This is what the team is looking like. We can take a look at some overalls, see how people are developing. Now, obviously, some of these guys are developing a little bit slower because they're not on a team that wins a whole lot. And when you're on a team that wins a whole lot, then you got morale boosts and you get more XP and stuff like that. So they're developing a little bit slower, but we're getting there. I feel like in a few seasons, if I was to go like 5-6 seasons down the road, this team would be really, really good. But it would get pretty expensive because once all of these guys' rookie contracts are up, they're going to get pretty expensive. But Kenny Pickett's a 73 overall now. Kenneth Walker and Breece Hall are 83 and 81. Jamison Williams an 85. Olave's an 80. Jahan Dotson's an 80. Drake London's up to a 79. Okay. We got Trey McBride's a 78. Evan Neal's an 84. Aquanu's an 80. Where 81, what did that say? 82. On the defensive side of things, I changed the did we do that? We did that on camera, I'm pretty sure. Kayvon Thibodeau's 82, 83 for Hutchinson, 79 for Jermaine Johnson, 85 for Jordan Davis. He's developed really, really well. Sauce Gardner's 83, McDuffie's 83, Kyle Hamilton's 82. Everybody's developing pretty good. I'm excited to see how good we can do in this final season. And I will see you guys at the halfway point, hopefully with a winning record and a possible division title. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. We make it to the halfway point of season 3, and we're 2-5. It hasn't gone as good as I thought this third season was going to go. I don't know if it's Kenny Pickett that's the problem. He's got 1,700 yards, 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions so far through the first half of the season. It might be the run game. Maybe we're just not getting good run game. The receiving is doing fine, I guess. Jamison Williams is playing really good. Derek Stingley's got a lot of tackles. We're getting a lot of sacks. Kayvon Thibodeau has 7 sacks already this season. I don't really know what the problem is. Maybe it's just because these guys are such a low overall. I'm not really sure, but we'll simulate to the end of the season, and we'll wrap things up from there. We'll see what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're in a game because I figured, you know what? We've got this team of rookies. We might as well get a little bit of gameplay with them. So here we are, Kenny Pickett throwing the ball to Jamison Williams for 6 yards. We might as well get a little, I mean, we've won 3 games. This team has not produced. We've taken a huge step back after having a 7-win season the year prior, going from 7 wins back down to possibly 4 wins, but as of right now, a guarantee of 3 wins, and Jamison Williams dropped that ball. That was not supposed to happen. He was not supposed to drop that ball. He was supposed to catch that. It was not in the script for him to drop that. But we are going to hopefully... That's funny that we're the Seahawks and Kenneth Walker is actually on the Seahawks. I am going to have to roll out of the pocket here. Step, throw, find the man. It's Trey McBride. Big time catch, big time throw from Tiny Hands Pickett. Good job, my guy. I'm surprised he was able to even grip the football with his tiny hands that he has. Let's see what we can do here on this next play. I'm thinking a wheel play, maybe? I just really want to score 1 touchdown, and then we'll do a defensive drive as well to see the defense, but I kind of want to just try and score a touchdown here. Pickett can't get that one off. He's 2 for 4, 19 yards. We got Williams running a middle route, running in the middle of the field. Let's get this Kenny, throw out of the sack. Okay. Maybe we won't score a touchdown. I kind of want to take a deep shot, but then again, I don't because I got to get that ball off. It's Chris Olave. Did I get the first down? Are they going to count that? They're going to give me the first down. Thank you. And then I'm going to go under seams. I'm going to throw it quickly. I'm going to catch it with Jahan Dotson, and we're going to run it again. We're just going to keep running this back up. Under seams. It's not going to be open with Jahan Dotson, but it might be open with somebody else. Or scramble with Kenny Pickett. I shouldn't have scrambled with Kenny Pickett. I thought that might have been a bigger lane. I thought the lane was going to be open there. It was not. It certainly was not. Let's see what we can do here with, ooh, Chris Olave's got a nice press coverage on him. Hit that route, Chris. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Chris Olave, what did I tell you? I told you he's one of the best route runners in the NFL, or at least he was in college. That was a crispy route, the perfect precision timing from Kenny Pickett. Throw it before he even made his cut back, and then boom, he had Buddy Murphy. That's a WWE wrestler, or AEW wrestler at this point. He had Byron Murphy completely in shambles. He didn't know what to do. But we will simulate until we get to around a defensive. Here we go. We got a defensive play here. 3rd and 3. There's Thibodeau and Hutchinson's on the other side. Maybe we shouldn't have switched playbooks. We should have kept the Dallas playbook because we won 7 games with the Dallas playbook. Pick that. Brisker! Brisker picks it off. Is it Jaquan Brisker? I think it's Jaquan Brisker. That's what I want to say. What an interception. What an absolute stud of an interception there. 3rd down again. We picked off Kyler Murray. This time I'll use her Aiden Hutchinson. And we'll see if we can get to Kyler here. 3rd and 5. Oh, Jordan Davis went offside. Or maybe it's a false start. It is a false start. All right, I will take that. Thank you very much. Let's use our Aiden Hutchinson and see if we can get to the quarterback here. All right. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I had it. I had the sack. Kyler's going to take off and run. He's going to slide. I had the sack. Why did I miss it? That's unfortunate. That really is. It really is just unfortunate that I missed the sack there with Aiden Hutchinson. It's 7-6. We haven't been able to score since that first drive that we led. We'll jump in here and see what we can do. Ooh, Jameson Williams. J-Mo might have something here. He does. J-Mo, go get it! Jameson, early breakup. You got to be able to hold that. You just got to. If you want to be a big-time receiver in the NFL, you got to be able to catch that. Get better field position, big game, end of the game drive, first down alert, make a stop. 2nd down and 2 on defense. The 2-minute warning is coming. I think I'm going to user Jordan Davis because he's one guy that we haven't usered yet. So let's get to Jordan Davis. And with 2 minutes left and all 3 timeouts, let's see what we can do on 2nd down against Kyler Murray. They're going to give it to James Conner. He's going to have open space. James Conner up the middle. Fights down to the 5. That was not supposed to happen. He was not supposed to do that. All right, Trayvon Walker, #1 overall pick. Can he get to the quarterback? Kyler. Snap this football, Kyler. Oh, with 1 second left, he snaps it to James Conner. And it's stopped by Lloyd at the 1. This isn't good. This is not good at all. They have a good shot of possibly making this too hard to come back from. They're going to give it to James Conner. He's going to get shut down. No! I thought I shut him down. Oh, that's unfortunate. That really is unfortunate. 4th down. We've got 1 play. A Hail Mary is all we can do. I'm just going to toss it up, lob it in the air. Chris Olave, go get it. It's picked off by Buda Baker. He will get tackled down by a group of guys, and we lose 26-17, and we finish the 3rd season with 3 wins. So that's cool. That's good to know. Let's go wrap this video up with a little bit of recap of the season with the stats and stuff. And we'll see what we got here. A lot of upgrades. Some of these guys developed pretty well. Evan Neal developed pretty good. Jameson Williams developed good. Everybody developed fairly well. It's just we didn't really play good as a team. That's really all it comes down to, is we just didn't play good as a team. So the final stats for the season is 4,500 yards for Kenny Pickett, 33 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. Kenneth Walker had 781 yards, 11 touchdowns. 2 1,000-yard receivers. Trey McBride back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. And then Jameson Williams, 2 out of 3 is pretty good. 9 touchdowns for Chris Olave, 9 for Jahan Dotson. Defensively, 98 tackles for Kayvon Thibodeau, 95 for Derek Stingley, 15.5 sacks for Kayvon Thibodeau. That's crazy. 6.5 for Jermaine Johnson, 6 for Aiden Hutchinson, 2 picks for Trent McDuffie. We just didn't really get a lot of interceptions. We really didn't get a lot of interceptions. We can take a look at career stats too, since these guys are rookies, so they don't have anything else. So Kenny Pickett in the 3 seasons throws for 11,700 yards, 74 touchdowns, 51 picks. Desmond Ridder throws for what he did in the first season, or the first half of the season. That's not even a full season. Was it a mistake to go to Kenny Pickett? I don't know. You never know, really. Kenneth Walker in 3 seasons rushes for 1,700 yards and 21 touchdowns, but he kind of split time with Breece Hall a little bit. Receiving-wise, Jameson Williams finishes with 3,200 yards, 14 touchdowns. Trey McBride also almost gets to 3,000 yards, basically there. 19 touchdowns. Chris Olave gets 2,600 yards and 17 touchdowns. 1,800 yards for Jahan Dotson, 12 touchdowns as well. Defensively, we had 300 tackles from Trent McDuffie. That's crazy. 262 from Kyle Hamilton, 247 for Nakobe Dean, 245 for Sauce Gardner. Some of these guys are going to be absolute studs if we kept going. Absolute studs. Sack leader, Kayvon Thibodeau with 29 because he had that great season just this past season with 15.5. 18 for Aiden Hutchinson, 11.5 for Jermaine Johnson, 7.5 for Jordan Davis. Sauce Gardner gets 5 picks in his career, 4 for Trent McDuffie, 3 for Quay Walker, Derek Stingley, Daxton Hill, and Lewis Sin, or Seen, however you want to say his name. Kicking wise, Cade York, he did whatever, well, it doesn't really matter what the kicker did. The punter, Matt Ariza, the punt god, 9,000 punting yards. That's pretty good. No kick return touchdowns for anybody, no punt return touchdowns for anybody. And that is your career stats. So, in 3 seasons, Can a team of NFL rookies win a Super Bowl? It looks like they can. If we would go 4, 5, maybe even 6 seasons, maybe would they get there? Probably. They would probably develop pretty good, and they would maybe turn into something. But as of right now, 3 seasons deep, the 2022 NFL rookies could not get it done. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Remember to leave suggestions down below if you have any ideas for other one-off videos you want to see me do, maybe different like scenarios you want to see me put guys in and stuff. Leave it down below if you have any ideas. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.